Hello! So today I'll be showing you the second part of my photo card collection, which basically consists of all the photo cards that aren't shiny. So first we have my second bias group, which is Dongbao Shinki, and the first album is Keep Your Head Down. I got this with my special limited edition, and I got this in my Taiwanese press of the album. And this is the repackaged Minho. And these two are yes cards. This is Jonghyun and this is Taemin, and I put them vertically instead of horizontally because on the back they come together to make a picture, and I find this concept really interesting. So here we have 4 Yunho and 4 Changmin of Catch Me. I believe there's 6 of each member, but I'm actually not really quite sure of the ones I'm missing. I got this in my black version, and I believe I got these 2 in my special edition CD and DVD version of the album. And then I got this in my humanoids, and I recently, actually just today, I got this card in the mail, so I just finished my set. Thank you so much, Lorette. And these are my I am cards, which I finished because these 2 were pretty easy to find. And I really like the I am cards because they have English and Korean. And I think it really represents them. And here are my Catch Me group cards. I got this one in my red album. And I got this one in the Catch Me special edition. And I have an extra one of this card because I bought one before I bought my second album. So for Infinite, I actually have a title page, and the point of this was to keep an updated chart, but it never really worked out in the end. But I kept the title page anyways because I think the 2 pictures are really, really pretty. So here's the chart that never really got updated much, and my Fail Infinite sign. And then these are my Inspirit cards. I have Dongwoo on the way, so I'm only missing Sungjong. And I think Myungsu was the first card I ever bought. I think. I'm not sure though. Then I have 2 Hoya Fly High cards, and these 2 are extras, so they're up for trade. And I completed my Paradise set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I got Dongwoo in my album. And I have an extra Dongwoo, Sungjong, and Sunggyo, which are also up for trade. So then I got BTD as well, and I got Wuhyun in my limited album, and the group card in the regular version. And I bought these 2. And I have these new challenge fan-made cards that I got as an extra from a seller. And, well, they were space, so I just put them in to fill up the space. So then it's Hoya's She's Back postcard, and I think it's still available on Yes Asia, actually, which is where I got it. And I have Sunggyo's postcard as well, because some seller gave it to me as an extra because I bought, a lot of Infinite stuff from them. And here's the Fly High 4 silvers, and 4 silvers for Hoya and Dongwoo each. I got these 2 from my album, and I bought the rest. And I have Dongwoo's gold version coming in the mail, so I'm still looking for Hoya's gold version. And this is the Another Me Sunggyu stickers, and I didn't know they came in different colors on the back. I thought they were all the same, but I got orange and blue, which coincidentally are my favorite colors, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I also completed my new challenge set, so I have Sunggyu, Dongwoo. I bought 3 albums, so I got 1 Wuhyun and 2 Hoyas, and one of the Hoyas I traded for Myungsu. Here's Sunggyo, and here's Sungjong. So even though I didn't buy the like second invasion polarized sets as a whole, I ended up finally completing my set. I double-sided them because the back is pretty plain and I didn't have enough sleeves. So here's the group: Songgyu, Dongwoo, Woohyun, Hoya, Songyung, Myungsu, and Songjong. And Yeonjong, Myungsu, Songgyu, Hoya. Then I have the She's Back A4 post photo cards, I guess. And I bought Hoya. And I got Songgyu and Myungsu in my own albums. Luckily, it was really, since Myungsu was my bias, it was really like exciting opening the album and then finding him just looking back at me smiling. And I also have an extra Myungsu. And since I have Songjong on the way, I think I'm looking for Songgyu, Woohyun, and Dongwoo, but I'm not really sure, like, I'm still reluctant about this card. And then I have Sono Shide, and then I got Yuna from my own album, and this is the only SNSD card that I like pulled out from my own album. And I like accidentally bought 2 Yuris and Jessica Sohyun. And you'll realize I actually have a lot of Sohyun cards. Taeyeon, Sooyoung, the boys, Yuri. Even though Yuri is my SNSD bias. So Yuri, Hoyeon, Sooyoung, Sohyun. Then Yuri, Sooyoung. Sooyoung is my sister's bias. And then I have Yuri, Sunny, Sohyun, which is Korean press, this one. Then more Sohyun and more Sohyun. And Run Devil Run, I got this with my album. Well, I didn't get it with my album, like, I bought the album and the card together knowing it was Jessica. Tiffany, and Taeyeon. So I'm missing this Taeyeon card, which is the one without the collar, because I think someone said the collar ones are like version B. And then I have Yes cards. And these 3, Taeyeon, Sooyoung, and Yuri, they formed to make a picture with the other 6 girls, but the seller didn't have the other 6 girls, and I'll show you when I show you the back. And I have 2 Jessica cards, and then I have Yuri, Sohyun, Hyoyeon, and Sunny. And these 4 at the back, they're profiles. They're like the profiles of more information. And I think this is more information. And then at the back, you can see legs, heads, and legs. And then you can kind of imagine the other 6 cards forming a picture, kind of like how Changmin and Minho did in the other Yes cards. Then I have New ABO FX. And I finished my Electric Shock. I got Sully in my album. And Crystal was so hard to find. And I have Chen here because, well, you'll see why later. And then I have the FX group card, and I'm basically missing the FX like Electric Shock Taiwanese press group card, but I'm not really sure I want it since it's like a smaller identical version to that. And so here are the other EXO cards, not including Chen, because they all fit on one page, and then I got Chen, so I didn't really want to open like another 9 sleeve. So here's Suho, Baekhyun, and Kai. And then Sehun, Chris, and Luhan. And my bias is Baekhyun. And then I have OT12 and OT6K. And the 2 B group versions, which I coincidentally both got from my album. So I thought that was kind of like interesting. And I actually prefer group cards because like you get everyone's signature and everyone's face at the same time. Then I have Super Junior, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know why I have so many cards like who aren't Rowa, because Rowa's my bias and I really love him. But I don't know, the other cards just, they came. I don't know. So here's Bonamana A, Bonamana B, and then C1, Kyuhyun, and Henry. And I think, like, I actually bought Rowo's Perfection card, but the seller gave me Kyuhyun by accident. Like, I don't know, and then when I told them about it, they like said they already sold Rowook, so like, I can't really do anything about it. And then Rowook, and Donghae Inhyuk's Oppa, but I don't really mind Kyuhyun since he's like my 3rd bias after Henry. And then Sexy Free and Single panel card, I think they called it. And then I finished my Promise You set, and I got Jonghyun from my own Korean version album. And I don't remember which ones are Korean press or Japanese press, but in my opinion, they're all the same until you want to sell them. And then here's Rolex I Am card, which I got as an extra, and 2 extra fan-made Promise You cards. There's 2 in here. I think it's the other one's Jonghyun. Then I have these breakdown fan-made cards, and they're like not double-sided. I mean, there's 2 in each to save pockets again. Then I have 3 Roblox star cards that I think I got as extras as well. And here are the other 4 breakdown. So here's an Loen, a photo of IU, and then SM the Ballad, and then Boa and Kangta. And here's the back, just as IU. Then I have one-shot photo cards. I bought the Taiwanese album, so that's why I have all of them. I originally, with my Korean album, I got Himchan, and then I traded him for Zello, and then I also bought Youngjae, but I traded the Zello I got for Baro. And then here are the fan-made one-shot photo cards that are double-sided once again. And then here's Jonghyun, Yosub, and Kikwang. I got Kikwang from my own Midnight Sun album, and I bought these as a set from a Tumblr seller. And I also have an extra Dojun. Okay, and then this is the other limited edition card, and then I got this from my Caffeine album, and I got Changmin from my One Spring Day album. I bought these 2, and then I got Minho and Peniel, and I think I got Peniel from my own album. And this is a beautiful photo card, and by beautiful I mean not only is it beautiful, but I think the single was also called Beautiful. 2 p.m. It's like the only 2 p.m. card I have. Then I have B1A4's It, L5, Jin Young, Let's Fly, B1A4, Baro. I traded Zello for Baro, Sandil, and I got Sinu from my own album. He's at the back. And then I have a Daesung card, Youngmin, Minwoo. I got Minwoo from my album, and I bought Youngmin. And then I have JR, which I got from my Hello album, and Ricky It's, which I bought. Then with the Hitomi no Melody, I got these 4 pre-order photos, and I actually really like this photo because I really like far shots, and this photo because it's really like lots of sunshine. And then I have the Santa Claus and the performance photos. Then I have the other girl groups, which are not much. I have the Orange Caramel set, and I have, I think this is Minzy, and I have series from Daoshabets don't have. So basically any photo card after Infinite is most likely up for trade for any of the cards I've listed below. And besides those cards, I also have some bigger, like, they're not really cards, but well, they are. I have Mr. Simple's Super Junior's Mr. Simple photo card, which I got with my own B version album. And then I have a Run Devil Run. It's like defective because the seller sold it like that. A Run Devil Run card. I really like this picture because it has like individual pictures of everybody and group pictures and signatures, and it's big. And then I have Taeyeon's Mr. Taxi postcard that I got as an extra. And then I have these 2 signed Twinkle, like Taeyeon and Sohyun postcards. So that's like basically it for my photo card collection. I have some more like Japanese jacket cards that I keep somewhere else, and I guess I might show that if I have time to record it. So if you have any of the photo cards listed below, feel free to contact me through YouTube or like send me an email. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.